Hey there, friends. Miss Strickland here with a read aloud for you today. I've got Junie B. Jones, First Grader at Last. Now, this is a chapter book, so we're not going to get through the whole thing today. We're going to read portions of it and then hopefully finish it before our remote learning ends. But anyways, I just thought that was to be fun to sit back, relax, and read a little bit today. So here we go. Junie B. Jones, First Grader at Last by Barbara Parks. Chapter 1, First Grade Surprises. Thursday. Dear First Grade Journal, yesterday was the first day of school. It is new here. Today my teacher handed out these journals. He is making us write in these dumb things. Only I don't even know what to write. My teacher has muscles and a mustache. His name is Mr. Scary. He made that name up, I believe. I'm not even scared of him, hardly. From Junie B, first grader. I put down my pencil and I looked at what I wrote. I did a sigh. I would like to go home now, I said to myself. Shh, said a girl named May. I'm still trying to do my work. May sits next to me in the back of the room. I do not actually care for that girl. Just then, my teacher stood up at his desk. His mustache smiled real friendly. Okay, boys and girls, you can stop writing now, he said. As I told you earlier, we will be working in our journals quite often this year. In fact, it won't be long until your journal starts feeling like an old friend. I rolled my eyes at the ceiling. What kind of an old friend looks like a dumb notebook, I said. Shh, said Megan. You shouldn't talk while the teacher's talking, Junie Jones. I looked at her real annoyed. B, I said. My name is Junie B. I think I have mentioned that to you before, May. I leaned closer to her face. B, 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 I said. After that, I slumped in my seat, and I put my head on my desk. I peeked at the other children who sit near me. Their names are Herb and Lenny and Jose. I do not know them from the hole in the ground. I did another sigh. First grade is not what it's cracked up to be. My room is named Room 1. I was nervous when I came here yesterday. That's how come Daddy had to carry me all the way to the room, because my legs felt like squishy jello. He put me down outside the door. Well, here we are, Junie B, he said. First grade at last. My stomach had fluttery flies in it. Also, my arms had prickly goosebumps, and my forehead had drops of sweat. I'm a wreck, I said. Daddy smiled very nice. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing to worry about, Junie B. I promise, he said. You're going to love first grade. Just think, there's a whole room full of brand new friends just waiting to meet you. He ruffled my hair. Are you ready to go in now? He asked. Are you ready to begin your first adventure? I looked at him a real long time. Then I quick spun around and I zoomed down the hall as fast as I could. Daddy zoomed after me. He caught up with me speedy quick, and he carried me back to my class. Only this time, he carried me straight into the room. As soon as he put me down again, I hid behind his legs. 'Cause that place was a zoo, I tell you. There were people everywhere. There were girls and boys and mothers and daddies and grandmas and grandpas. Plus, also, there were drooly babies in strollers. Then, all of a sudden, my whole mouth came open. Because good news, I finally saw someone I knew. I jumped up and down and all around. Daddy, Daddy, it's Lucille, I hollered. Remember Lucille? Lucille was my bestest friend from kindergarten last year. Lucille was standing at a desk near the window. I ran to her in a jiffy. Then I hugged and hugged that girl, and I couldn't even stop. Lucille, it's me, it's your bestest friend from kindergarten, Junie B. Jones. I tried to pick her up. I'm so glad to see you, friend, I shouted real joyful. Lucille pulled my arms off of her. Stop it, Junie B, stop it, she said. You're wrinkling my new back-to-school dress. This thing cost a fortune. I stopped hugging her. Lucille smoothed and fluffed herself. I smoothed and fluffed her too. There, I said, good as new. After that, I grabbed Lucille's hand and I started to pull. Come on, Lucille. Let's go find 2 desks together, I said. I think we should sit near the door. Want to, huh? If we sit near the door, we can stare at people who walk down the hall. Lucille yanked her hand away. No, Junie B, no. I'm going to sit at this desk right here, she said. I already picked it out with my 2 new friends, Camille and Chanel. She pointed at the door. See them over there? She said. I met them before you came. They are saying goodbye to their mother. Aren't they precious? Look at Camille and Chanel. And guess what? My eyes popped right out of my head. Because wowie, wow, those girls were twins. That's why I sprang way high in the air. Twins, they're twins, Lucille. It's our lucky day. I pulled on her again. Come on, Lucille, let's go touch them. Hurry, before the line forms. Lucille did not budge a muscle. Stop it, Junie B. Quit pulling on me, she said. Camille and Chanel don't want to be touched. And besides, I am their new best friend, not you. I looked surprised at that girl. Yes, but I can be their bestest friend along with you, right, Lucille? I asked. All I have to do is meet them, right? And then all of us can be bestest friends together. Lucille shook her head. No, Junie B, I'm sorry. But you and I have already been best friends, remember? She said. We were best friends for a whole long year, and so now it's time for Camille and Chanel to get a turn. She did a shrug. It's only fair of me, she said, and besides, their names rhyme with my name, and yours doesn't. She wrinkled her nose very cute. Camille and Chanel and Lucille, see, isn't that darling? After that, Lucille gave me a pat. Don't be sad, okay? She said. You and I can still be friends, Junie B, just not on a regular basis. After that, she waved her fingers and she said, ta-ta, and she skipped to Camille and Chanel. All right, so that wraps up chapter number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to that read aloud for a few minutes. Don't forget to get on to I read at least 20 minutes every day. If you don't have your login or know how to get on, tell your parents to shoot me a message and I'll be happy to assist them with that. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.